Political theorist Barbara Cruikshank, in her book The Will to Empower, is prompting us here to rethink something that we usually celebrate, which is civic participation. She argues that the will to empower citizens isn't always neutral and isn't always as simple as a liberation. Sometimes it's instead a governance strategy in an effort to shape the way people see themselves and define their problems. Her key concept is technologies of citizenship, which are some programs, languages, norms, customs, ideas, behaviors, events that teach us how to be citizen and encourage us to see social problems like poverty, crime, as things we must solve through personal responsibility and self improvement, even volunteering within community, rather than through demands for systemic, strategic changes, redistribution of wealth, and a shift in corrupt structures of power. This book uses the community action programs of the 1960s war on poverty in the US to show how a noble goal such as including the poor in solving poverty was actually co-opted to invent this idea of the poor as a unified group with certain characteristics and traits to be framed, and the solution to be framed as a change in their behavior, as opposed to a radical shift in structures and inequality within systems. Not saying all community empowerment programs or building self-esteem ideas are bad, they're wonderful. Also, we do need to partner them in policy with some key questions, some critical contemplation about whose version of a good citizen are we trying to be? What is meant by this resilience that we are aiming for? What empowerment are we attempting to strive for? Does that account for accountability within inept power structures?